continues with a refreshing surge. The Sacramento Kings have set the tone of the series up 2-1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now, the test awaits as they face off against the Nuggets. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Great to have you with us. Game 4 of Round 1 in the West. We're happy to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. And it's MP in at point guard. And for Denver, Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Jamal Murray out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. You take a look at the Nuggets. This is a crucial game for them. A win here, and this is a brand new series. But a loss has them staring at a daunting 3-1 deficit.
And BA, this is when a team looks to its fans for a big boost. They want the energy in this building to be electrifying.
There's 5 to shoot. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Murray.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
Screen by Gordon. The 3 is up. And it's Watson missing. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. I asked him about DeMar DeRozan, specifically how you defend him from the mid-range. He said, quote, "It's tough because his footwork is so good. Our goal is to try to push him out farther and make him take threes if possible. And we'll live with those results. We'll see if their defense is up for the task at hand." Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Levine. 4-3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Denver needs to get off a shot. For 3, Hardaway. Sacramento grabs the miss. It goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Sacramento shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
His scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good too.
Now here's Murray to halt the run. He buries it from 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. And the basket by Jokic.
Jokic using that big body of his to make the tough drive.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 1. Good work there as it goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Halliburton, the pass to Murray. Back to Halliburton. Sabonis with a screen on Murray. To the middle. Shot's good by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his second bucket of the night.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
It's Watson on the wing. Gordon outside. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Pass to Murray. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Denver. Outside Murray. Now Jokic. He's covered by Levine. Murray for 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. And Sacramento making a change here. Westbrook's checked in.
Number 18, Russell Westbrook.
Outside Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Murray. That shot missing. Halliburton with some nice D.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Murray passes to MP. Sacramento passing it around. Pass to Hardaway. Outside Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Here's DeRozan. Back to Halliburton. Westbrook outside. MP up top. Sacramento needs to get off a shot from outside the arc. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Nuggets trail by 3. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
Sacramento has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Outside Murray. Takes a 3. And another miss by Sacramento.
You know he wants that one back. Right in his wheelhouse.
Jokic finds Murray. Back to Jokic. And here's Gordon from the arc. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Gordon's got 5 points.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just...
Substitution on the court.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Hunter, a screen on Murray. Outside Hunter. The 3 is up. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Strother in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And finished off by Hunter.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Denver delivered quite a performance. He contributed 31 points, and not only was he terrific offensively, he also made an impact on defense. He seemed to be everywhere out there, doing whatever he could to help his team. Guys?
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Graham.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And finished off by Hunter.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Pass to Hunter. Here's the 3. Jokic grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Strother, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Good find from Jokic. Fantastic. They getting that rock to teammates on time, on target.
Here's Halliburton. Fires the 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Murray for 3. Hauled in by the Kings. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds now.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
To the inside, Jokic. Inside, Jokic drops it in.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. A different look for Denver. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Strother. Watson comes in for Johnson. And Tim Hardaway subbed in for Brown. And Sacramento making a change here. Here's Halliburton. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Murray. All sorts of time. Again, Denver scores.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. The last 10 points have all come off assists.
Outside Levine. Murray against Halliburton. Over Murray. A nice shot by MP. MP's got 6.
Oh, MP. He got that tweener working.
Pass to Watson. Beyond the arc. Tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And here is DeRozan. Halliburton right side. Over Murray. Again, Halliburton missing.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. "32 seconds left to play in the half. Hardaway, no good. The Kings leading. Halliburton with the ball. He's picked up by Hardaway. Hardaway against MP. Fires from deep. Another miss by Halliburton.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
And again, it's Denver missing. 1 second left. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. DeAndre Hunter. He's been the guy making things happen for the Kings. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hey there, everybody. Halftime of Game 4 upon us, and it's a close game so far for the Sacramento Kings.
Contributions from their bench, providing once again the importance of depth.
Yeah, with the way their starters play, they may also need their subs in the second half. And I'm not talking submarine sandwiches, even though I'm hungry right now.
An interesting postseason for the Nuggets. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. We've seen DeAndre Hunter really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Zach LaVine out there with Halliburton, and it's Sabonis in at the 5. Murray, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
MP looking around. Left side Murray. Back to Halliburton. Clock at 6. Outside Levine. The 3. Oh, Zach LaVine. Way back there.
Hey, how about the distance? Zero fear. Levine will make these moonshots from time to time and splash.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Here's MP, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Watson. And here's Jokic outside. The triple goes for Jokic.
Well, Jokic is a judicious three-point shooter, so you know he likes the look when he takes them.
On the wing, DeRozan. Murray, a screen on Murray. Pass to Sabonis. Kicks it out to MP. Shot clock at 5. And he lobs it up high, flying Keegan Murray.
Yeah, he gets off the floor in a flash. Murray can elevate off 1 foot or 2. It's easy for him to convert on lobs.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. 8-point game. Denver moving it around. Out left to the wing. Jokic against Sabonis. And again, Denver with a 3.
Boy, as a shooter, if you've got space, Jokic will find you. It's as simple as that.
Sacramento leading by 5. Sabonis with a screen on Murray. Pass to Levine. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Denver has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Outside Hardaway. It's Jokic, high post. And it's good for 2. And now just a 3-point Sacramento lead.
Tonight it's been all Joker all the time. He's been pouring it on here.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Now here's Halliburton. He's got 10. Pass to Sabonis. Murray against Halliburton. Here's DeRozan. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Peyton Watson.
This is something DeRozan does all too well. I mean, he presses the issue, forces the issue, and then gets the defense to overcommit.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. The first free throw is good.
DeRozan has that old school game, a throwback wing. He's not just a three-point chucker, and that makes him a different kind of matchup.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Murray for 3. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Nuggets trail by 5. Murray with it. He's got 9. Pass to Hardaway. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Well, you know what I like to say? Persistence pays. And with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
Here's Sabonis. Back to MP. Murray, a screen on Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Levine. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
Levine has a really good knack for when to fire off the catch. Absolutely dangerous offensive play.
And the shot goes in.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Halliburton outside. This one for 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Murray, no good.
He managed to knock down 1 triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
Halliburton on the wing, defended by Murray. Oh, MP showing the big range.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own.
Boom.
Buries it from three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Kings going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the floor.
Look for Denver. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas. Hardaway comes in for Strother. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Jones. Halliburton, the pass to Westbrook. Now MP. 13 feet out. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Nuggets trail. We've got Christian Brown. Nikola Jokic is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Hardaway in a two-guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. That gives them the lead. Jokic has got 20. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Shooting's been great, but also, how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
3 on the clock. Pass to DeRozan. Three-pointer, no good. Denver has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Kicks it out to Hardaway. No good with the triple.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Lets the three fly. Westbrook with the miss. Denver in the lead. And here's Brown. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. A different look for Denver. Aaron Gordon comes in for Johnson, and it's Watson in for Brown. Sacramento also making some changes. Keegan Murray comes in for Hunter, and it's Levine in for Russell Westbrook. Murray, a screen on Murray. MP against Murray. Jokic pulls it down.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Puts up the tray. Levine rips down the board.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Oh, he misses the dunk. The Nuggets lead by 3. Murray looking around. Here's Jokic. Shoots a 3. Oh, he can't hit it. Halliburton outside. Now Sabonis. Left in the fourth. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Hardaway with a screen on Halliburton. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Kings trail by 3. minute 29 left to play in the fourth. Cash!
Look at Murray stepping up big time. I mean, we know he wants to be a trusted scorer when they need a bucket, and he shows it.
Here's Jokic. Rejected by Halliburton. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
Now Gordon. Outside Murray for three. Murray gets the triple.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
And so MP will bring it up for the Kings. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
And there are some big-time points from this young man. MP proving that he's the guy. And it's on the line.
Exactly what this team needed. Completing the and one.
Murray on the attack. Here's Jokic. And he slams it down.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was one, too. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Outside Murray. Now Halliburton. Murray, a screen on Murray. Outside Murray to tie it up. And he nails it.
Oh, my. A monster bucket from Keegan Murray answering the call.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team. He was direct with his message, saying, quote, "This is the playoffs. Leave it all out there on the floor. It's winning time. Finish it." Back to you.
As always, Alex, thank you.
What a bucket for MP. He's so hungry to own these big moments.
And here's Denver, trailing by 2. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
It's all about getting a three right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a three.
Jokic outside. Takes a three. Money from three.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. MP outside for the win. Can't hit it. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. The Kings shooting at a respectable 49%. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Nuggets.
That was just a bad pass. There's no other way to describe it. It happens, but that was bad.
Gordon. Outside Watson. Outside Murray. Fires the 3. Murray pulls it down.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Halliburton. Off on the layup.
He converts those at a high rate. Not that time.
Murray. Rebounded by Sabonis. And so here's Sacramento. Halliburton on the wing, defended by Murray. No,
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Here's Murray. Outside Hardaway. Buries it from outside.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
Kings trail by 3. We are in OT. A minute and a half gone by, and what has been a great one. The triple drops.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now Jokic. Murray fires. He's off from 3. Hardaway against DeRozan. Pass from downtown.
Turning up the temperature on his intensity that time. DeRozan getting it done in the big-time moments.
Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Here's Murray. Gordon with a steal.
Yeah, and you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is. Important moment, a lot at stake, able to keep his composure and deliver. Love it.
Murray pulls it down. The release. Murray pulls it down.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Murray. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Cool as they come. Jamal Murray has the heart of a champion.
Here's MP. Outside DeRozan. Now Halliburton. It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
That's an ending that we'll be talking not just for weeks, but for years.
So a close game sees Sacramento taking this one. And with this win, they'll jump out to a 3-1 lead in the series. A commanding start.
And they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal. The job isn't done yet, but it's close to being all she wrote.
Now we send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
MP, you've talked about wanting to string some wins together and also the need for your team to have a strong rebounding presence. What's your take after tonight's efforts?
Me and the guys, we're happy with the win. One of our goals is to be an elite rebounding team, win the possession battle on the boards. Tonight we had some success with that, but we all know there's room to grow.
I hear that, MP. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Ryan, back to you.
Much appreciated, Jennifer. Thank you. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long and good night, everyone.
All right, MP, win this game, move on to the second round. What's going through your mind right now?
That we got to finish the job. You let a team like this stick around, they start thinking they got a chance. And we can't let that happen. It ends tonight.
Any special prep when it comes to potential series clinching game?
Yeah, you got to treat it like any other game. That's why I'm at maximum intensity all year round. That's because there is no regular season or playoffs for me. Every time I go out there, I'm looking to do something historic. Tonight's no different.
Take a look at the Kings. Well, they and their fans expecting this series to end right here tonight on their home floor.
And it's what a lot of the experts were predicting before round one began. I don't think it'll be easy. These guys will not go down without a fight.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Hardaway is out there with Murray, and it's Watson in at the 3 spot. Now Murray. Following the three-point attempt by MT. Count it, good. Murray's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Nuggets.
Yeah, Murray is a very good outside shooter, but I think he's at his best when he gets into the paint.
Well, it does look like MP and the crew are going to move on, and the reporter who said MP would choke in the playoffs is sure eating those words right now.
And you can tell that MP played with a little bit of an extra edge to his game. I'll tell you, the other bench is wishing that reporter never opened their mouth to fire up MP before this series.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with his plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Levine wide open. Carries it from three-point range.
Well, he's a consistent range scorer. Levine's team wants him to find these looks.
Here's Murray. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Sabonis, the pass to MP. And he drives in and stolen by Murray. Pass to Jokic. Murray dishes to Gordon. Denver passing it around. And Watson has it in the corner. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
This team loves the energy that Gordon gives them. He's so active, leading to second chance points there.
Stolen by Gordon. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
Down low. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Murray outside. Puts the move on. Tries again. And Jokic lays it up and in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, when Gordon's team makes it this easy for him, of course he's going to throw it down hard.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Watson. Gordon with the screen for Hardaway. A three-pointer, no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Levine for three. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. Outside Hardaway. Back to Murray. Lets it go with the three. And the three ball is good. Murray's got 5.
Well, that's Murray answering right back from the perimeter. You have to love his competitive nature.
Levine for 3. And again, Sacramento with the 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here's Watson. Hasn't made one yet. Murray, no good.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Sabonis' screen on Gordon. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Kings. Russell Westbrook comes in for Zach LaVine. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. So both teams changing. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Halliburton finds Westbrook. From about 16, MP, no good. The Nuggets trail by 15. They've got MP. Sabonis is out there with Hunter. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Halliburton. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Jokic. Six to shoot. On the wing, Murray. Plays it up and banks it in. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And with the defender in his face, Murray is fearless.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, picking up his 2nd foul, he can still be aggressive, but has to be smart about it.
Sacramento making some changes. Murray comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Levine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Denver also making some changes. Aaron Gordon is checking in for Jones. Aiden Watson comes in for Johnson. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Christian Brown. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He added 22 points and moved the ball well, beating the hot hands, continuing what has been a solid stretch of games for him. Will we see more of the same here tonight? We'll see. Back to you.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Levine kicks to MP. Running in, MP takes what?
Readiness is so important, and the moment he saw his opening, MP was ready to attack.
Murray with it. Now defended by MP. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Nuggets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And so Murray nails both of them.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Lob pass to Gordon and stolen by Murray. And here they come. And here we go.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Christian Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. .139 left in the second quarter. On the wing, Hardaway. The three. That one, no good. Sacramento leading by 12. Halliburton with it. 10 points for him. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Levine against Brown. Pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon. From downtown, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, he's not an elite three-point shooter, but Gordon makes just enough threes to be a threat from out there.
Here's MP. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Hardaway. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Denver.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And so MP will bring it up for Sacramento. 17 points was their biggest margin. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sacramento again missing.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
And so it's Sacramento with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hello, everybody. We're halfway through Game 5, and things are looking good for the Sacramento Kings.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacking the dimes and buying buckets. Taking a look at the situation. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Second half is underway, and here's who David Adelman's got on the floor. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Watson in at the 3. Murray, no good. Sacramento leading by 8. MP right side. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it. But you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
MP passes to DeRozan. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Over Murray. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. MP's got 12 points in the game.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Pass to Gordon. Murray outside. Again, the miss by Murray.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
And he never stops working. Murray keeps the feet moving and just never out of control. Great play there inside.
Home and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on MP.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
With the flush, DeMar getting up.
Denver's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Murray kicks to Hardaway. Off target with his 3. Sacramento leading by 7. Murray outside. MP against Murray. Outside DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Murray a screen on Murray. For 3, Levine. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. The Nuggets trail by 7. To the wing on the left. Watson. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Watson's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, for a guy with a scorer's mentality, Murray is almost surprisingly willing to pass the ball.
It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Murray outside. From deep. And Sacramento with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Dean passes to MP. Right through contact. MP.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
So David Adelman decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Jokic with the screen on Levine. In the corner, Murray with it. Nailed from three-point land. Murray's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his first in the second half.
Levine dishes to MP. Kick out to Levine. Pocket 6. Sabonis' screen on Hardaway. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Murray, no good. The Nuggets trail by 5. Murray, the pass to Jokic. The power of Jokic. Wow.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
Kings have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. At the elbow, it's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Kings. Russell Westbrook comes in for Levine. A 3, Hunter. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Hunter's got 7.
Smart pass. Set up Hunter, and he'll knock him down.
Here's Murray. Sacramento grabs the miss. Hunter's got his 4th rebound in this one. The kick out to Westbrook. 1:53 left in the third quarter of the game. Halliburton. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 4-point game. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Murray. Here's Trother. No good with the triple. The Kings have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Brown against Westbrook. In the corner, it's Sabonis. MP against Murray. For 3, Westbrook. The Nuggets trail by 4. Murray outside. And again, Denver no good. Sacramento's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. DeRozan, that's good.
Well, he's not as explosive inside as he once was, but DeMar DeRozan still gets it done at the rim.
Sinks the triple. Murray's got 13 points in the second half.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game and a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And that's a veteran move from MP, using the pump fake to bait the defense.
So both teams making some changes here. Halliburton hits them both.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Valanciunas with a screen on Hunter. Johnson finds Valanciunas. Jones, no one around him. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Brown against Westbrook. And a wide open look for MP. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Kings lead by 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first.
They've got Demonis. MP climbs the ladder.
Well, when you talk about how MP can score the ball, the possibilities are endless.
To the middle. Here's Murray. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Murray's got 38 points. Kings leading now by 4. Halliburton on the wing. He's covered by Murray. And the basket by MP.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end. Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really control the inside.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. The Nuggets trail by 8. Murray down low. MP's there.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
MP finds a gap and does not get the jam. Wow. Outside Jokic. 3. Good.
Well, we've seen Jokic do this before, coming through in the biggest moments.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Keegan Murray's checked in for the Kings. Zach LaVine comes in for Russell Westbrook. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Denver. MP, and wide open, nails the jam.
What a huge boost he's giving them here. 4 or 5 in this fourth quarter has come up big.
Outside Hardaway. Murray. And the call off against Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Kings leading now by 5. DeRozan. Here's Halliburton. Now Murray. Now Halliburton. Left side, Sabonis. DeRozan missed on the 3. The Nuggets trail by 5. Now Watson. No good from 3.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
The shot is good.
They don't give Hardaway Jr. the ball just because of his name.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Levine. The 3 doesn't go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
To tie it up. Levine with the rebound. And so Levine will bring it up now for Sacramento. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Well, hard to find a more clutch performer than DeRozan. He had no problem coming up with the huge make.
And here's Jokic. Sabonis with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. He flies in for the alley-oop block.
And this is why you lob passes Murray's way, because he is so good at catching and finishing.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. Clearly, there's no doubt in the coach's mind. He told his guys, look, we're in this. All it takes is a couple of stops and a couple of buckets. It's yours for the taking. Now go out there and take it. I like his confidence. Guys?
Thank you once again, Allie.
Meeting you at the rim. Terrific positioning there by MP to come up with that run.
MP, and down goes the 3.
You will credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
What more do you want? Hardaway believes, and this team believes.
It's in!
Well, that's the way Murray can create chances. That's why you want him with the ball in clutch situations.
That shot, no good. Here's Sacramento now, and they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. They both at the line. It's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Excellent preparation from Hardaway Jr. Prime to attack.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game. Gordon. And the 3 misses. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Shooting for Sacramento. DeMar DeRozan taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. And the rejection by MP. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton. They'll move on to round 2. They had control the whole series, and they are just rolling now, winning round 1, 4 games to 1.
And they are going to be tough to beat, Kevin. A few days rest afforded by taking this one in 5. Round 2 should be exciting as well.
Now let's go to Jennifer Keene-Thomas.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with MP, the star tonight who broke the 30-point mark in the win. How did you balance knowing when to get your teammates going versus when it's time to look for your own shot?
Oh, the game is going to let you know. It has its own rhythm to it, a sort of flow. If you stay within the flow, you get a feel when to pass, when to shoot. The right play early on in the game may not necessarily be the right play at the end of the game. The game tells you. You just got to listen.
Keep finding your flow, MP. Thanks so much.
Oh, I will. Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific job, Jennifer. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. See you later.
MP, over here. Over here, MP. Waving my hand. I got a lot of them. You can see
it. Miss Conway, why don't you ask me something?
All right. You advanced to the second round, but you didn't find the same success personally in round 1 that you did in the regular season. Now, how do you explain the dip in your performance?
Every game calls for something different. Coach stresses that all the time. So I'm not worried about matching my season average or anything like that. I'm worried about doing what the game calls for. And after tonight, so far, so good.
So far. Thanks, MP.
MP, right here, right here. MP, back here, right.
Obviously, this isn't the way we wanted to start the series. Losing a key contributor in practice this morning is tough. But listen, keep your heads up. We'll be back soon enough. And we don't make excuses on this team. It's the next man up no matter what. So we're going to go out there, we're going to execute, and we're going to win the game. Let's go. Let's go! Hi!
this coming season. See the ticket booth for more information. Taking
These teams are prepared for an epic series. Two of the West's very best clashing in Game 1 of the conference semis. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. DeAnthony Melton out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. And for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. MP is out there with Zach LaVine. It'll be the Warriors off the tip. Now Curry. Porzingis sets a screen. Curry, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the dunk by Halliburton. And MP and crew had to scramble before this game got going. Found out very close to tip that they'll be missing a member of their starting 5.
So many things go up in the air when a change like that happens. You've got to tweak your game plan, readjust your rotations. It might seem like a simple thing, but it can make your coach's hair turn gray.
Now here's MP. And LaVine gets it to go on the assist from Halliburton.
Proving once again, LaVine is not all dunks and threes.
Melton on the wing. Outside, Green. Pass to Melton. On the wing, Curry. Three-pointer. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Halliburton. Inside. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Melton outside. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Yep, that one goes.
And that's a rare trait for a wing. Over the course of his career, most of Butler's points have come in the paint.
From deep, MP sinks it from distance. Halliburton's got 5 now.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Melton finds Curry. Fires for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Well, I'd watch him the rest of the game because he is seeing a lot of shot drops.
To the paint. And he dunks it down.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Yeah, Sacramento's head coach and I were able to chat briefly. We talked about the mindset needed in squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and Coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not give any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Now here's MP. 5 points in the game. LaVine gets the bucket.
They've come out hot. I mean, really hot. Perfect from the field thus far.
LaVine against Melton. And here's Curry for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
And after seeing a 3 hit on the other end, Steph reminds people who he is.
Sacramento leading by 3. Halliburton looking for an opening. A little mid-range shot is up. That's short off the rim. Golden State has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. And here's Butler outside. Can't hit that one.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Butler against Halliburton. Five on the clock. Here's DeRozan. Another one falls for Sacramento.
Oh, the lost art of the mid-range jumper. DeRozan dialing it in.
Warriors trail by 5. Melton passes to Butler. Here's Curry. Over Halliburton. Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 11.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Halliburton, and MP throws it down.
Well, first the speed, then the touch. Textbook from young MP.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Melton passes to Curry. Let's go with a 3, and count it. Now 5 for 7.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Bassey, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Santos comes in for Draymond Green. Moody's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Pajemski subbed in for Melton. Hunter, good.
Yeah, nice pass by MP. You know, he knows how to run an offense.
It's stolen by Hunter. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Pajemski with it. Now guarded by MP. Here's Bassey. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Inside. Here's Pajemski. And he hits it to tie the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
We've got 1:23 left in the opening quarter. Over to the wing. Sacramento passing it around. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Achua. 6 to shoot. Halliburton goes. Achua with the dunk.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. The Warriors have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Here's Pajemski. Rebound by the Kings. And they've had a remarkable postseason record so far. Only 1 loss.
And this group knows how to bounce back. They have a winning attitude, utmost confidence in their ability to figure out defenses and find creative ways to score. Very well coached, and even the younger players on this team have a sense of maturity that's uncommon. Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Hunter. Pass to Achua. Outside Hunter. Now Westbrook. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Curry with it. Moody from outside. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
And with the clock almost at zeros, great awareness on his part.
And so it's MP making things happen for Sacramento. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. All right, guys. Timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Hey fans, put your hands together for your 916 crew dance team.
Sacramento has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Nuggets was outstanding. He tallied 32 points and did what he always does. He got others involved. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Sacramento shooting their first free throw of the night. Achua's checked in for Sacramento.
MP, 1 shot.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Curry passes to Butler. It's Podziemski. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Podziemski's got 9 points.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Back to Halliburton. Launches a three. MP making the long-range connection.
Well, certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
From the top of the key, the shot by Podziemski, no good.
Well, he got the shot he loved, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
To the left side wing. Outside Curry. Another three for Golden State.
Well, defending Curry before he catches the ball is so important. He's got such a quick release.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Halliburton, the pass to Levine. To the inside. Here's MP. DeRozan right side. Outside Hunter. Pass to MP. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Oh, MP with the hammer.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Golden State has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Now Moody, defended by DeRozan. Now here's Podziemski. Pass to Butler. Moody on the wing. 5 to shoot. Baseline J. Again, the Warriors score.
And we don't see Curry take that many mid-range shots, but that jumper is pure from anywhere.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And the Warriors make some changes. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Butler. Green comes in for Moody. And it's Melton in for Podziemski. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Defended by Porzingis. Just 5 on the clock. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Curry's shot is off.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Back to Murray. From deep. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 8 assists in the game. Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. From deep three-point range. Oh, Curry from way out there.
Well, there is no distance outside of Curry's range. That makes him one of the most difficult covers in the history of this league.
Westbrook, the pass to MP. Porzingis grabs the board.
Now, he was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Here's Green. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Murray. Down low. On the wing, DeRozan. Pass to Halliburton. Murray from outside. And another Sacramento three.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Curry finds Porzingis. Back to Curry. And here's Melton. From outside, off the mark.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. From 10 feet away. No good off the glass. Here's Santos. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Sacramento on top, leading by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hello, everyone. First game of the series, off to a good start for the Sacramento Kings.
I know my partner here appreciates the brute force, especially on the glass, right, Shaq? And they're in a good spot because of it.
They've shown great toughness, and they've been very quick to the ball. Taking a look at the situation for the Sacramento Kings. I'm curious, you guys both played in a lot of playoff games. What's a game 1 like?
To me, it's the most important game of the series. A chance to come out strong, set the tone, Ernie, like getting everyone on notice. And game 1s are really the best chance for the underdog to sneak in and steal a win.
Yeah, you say that, Kitty, because you're the underdog around here. You better not be stealing nothing away from me. Stay away from my snacks. I'm the alpha.
Well, glad the whole pack was able to weigh in on that one. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we're back with you, folks, as this exciting Western Conference semifinal game rolls on. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
The Kings lead by 5. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. Then it's Keegan Murray. Then it's MP. That's Doug Christie's 5 as we get into the second half. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Curry with it. Checked by Murray. Curry with the big motor. Finishes in transition.
And when you're defending transition, you better make sure you know where Steph Curry is, or he will light you up.
On the wing, Levine. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Halliburton's got assist number 10 tonight with that left. Melton outside. Butler surveying the floor. Left side Curry. Takes the 3. Curry splashes it in.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting.
Here's MP. Here's Levine for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. He shoots. A shot by Butler. No good.
Right, it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
MP with it. Now guarded by Butler. Here's Halliburton. The Warriors pull it in. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Melton. Pass to Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
That make brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Halliburton. Oh, my goodness! MP off the bounce.
Yeah, MP was not going to waste that opportunity, showing everybody what he's capable of off the dribble.
Outside Curry for the lead. And again for 3.
I mean, he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. MP against Curry. Shot clock at 6. Here's Halliburton. Rebounded by Green. And it's Green with the ball for Golden State. They lead by 1. The 3 connects again from distance.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the third most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history.
Yeah, 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved goodbye to the Thunder. Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively.
Right side, Porzingis. Curry, no good. The Kings have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pulls up the three. Porzingis misses. Kings trail by 4. Back to MP. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And no good, trying to use the glass.
He's lost his momentum in a big hurry. Coming off an excellent quarter, now he just...
Good! Another from 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know, he finds himself tied for second place all time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Yeah, equaling Game 6 Clay, who buried OKC back in 2016 with 11 triples.
They set the pick. Here's Levine for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Launches it. Curry's shot is off. Sacramento has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Curry against MP. Pass to Levine. Will it go? That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. MP's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Now here's Curry. Give him 39. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now Halliburton.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Lots of room. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
Oh, MP. He got that tweener working.
Curry passes to Porzingis. Back to Curry. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Sacramento passing it around. Pass to Levine. Here's MP. Another one falls for Sacramento.
It's still early in his career, but MP has a silky jumper.
The Warriors leading. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Yeah, there's something wrong with him right now. Have to use that timeout and get him some medical attention.
Kings going with a whole new group out there.
Substituting on the court.
Deciding to change it up. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Pass to DeRozan. Back to MP. There's the triple. No good on the shot.
Well, after spacing the floor for them in the first half, he's gone cold from out there.
Song connects again from distance.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop them?
And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made.
12 triples, putting him neck and neck with Dame Lillard's record-setting game in 2021.
Warriors trail by 4. Ooh, JB, look out.
That is a strong move by Butler. So tough in there.
Halliburton outside. Outside Levine. Back to MP. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Santos. Outside Butler. To tie it up. Just 2 to shoot. The shot by Podziemski, no good.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Count it, good. MP's got 26.
Just one made basket for him here in the fourth, but it's a big one.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Santos. Green comes in for Moody. And it's Melton in for Podziemski. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Thank you for that, Allie. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Pass to Porzingis on the wing. Curry. And again for 3.
What can you say but wow? I mean, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
A momentous achievement. One that'll surely be celebrated around the globe.
And Damian Lillard will have to content himself with second.
Halliburton with the ball. MP makes his move. Curry with the block.
And Steph Curry not necessarily known for his defense, but it goes to show you he plays with great awareness.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Halliburton against Curry.
Stephen Curry, first person foul for the team. At the line for 2, MP.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for MP.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
From downtown. Ooh, the shot misses. The Kings have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. From deep. Butler rips down the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Curry. And got it. Another basket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Golden State, Stephen Curry at the line for 1.
Now, this team knows they can rely on him in these situations. He is so consistent at the free throw line.
Halliburton outside. Levine outside. And Zach Levine from deep.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through with a clutch.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. He takes it in. Halliburton rips down the board. For Sacramento, they've got 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Here's DeRozan. Getting his feet wet in the paint.
Yeah, man. DeRozan is fired up. These situations just fuel his competitiveness.
Curry jacks up a three. The three ball is down.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them.
Levine outside. He launches. Levine answers right back.
Oh, my! That's a big-time shot by a big-time talent. Levine showing the clutch gene.
Curry against MP. Let's loose for three. Oh, it doesn't go.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes.
Connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Here's Curry. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Now Levine. Outside Murray. Now Levine. 6 to shoot. Shoots it. Ooh, it doesn't go. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throw.
Here's Golden State.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
And let's see what they draw up.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Butler with a steal.
Well, they tried to punch the ball inside right there, but the window closed quickly. That's great defense.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Stepped up to the line, and he took care of his business and guaranteed the win.
A foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Here's Curry. Beyond the arc. And so it's Sacramento with the W. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
All right, let's send it over to the sidelines.
I'm here with MP, whose team pulled out a gutsy win after finding out just moments before tip-off they'd be down a starter. How much confidence does it give you to win this game without one of your most important players?
Yeah, it's huge. We're a confident bunch, but when you lose someone like that, it can change the identity of your whole team. Luckily, we didn't let that happen. We locked in, and we got the job done. Next man up. That's the mentality we have. That's what Coach always says, and that's what we did tonight.
You got to listen to Coach, right?
Always.
Thank you, MP.
Thank you.
Over to you, B.A.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And we'll see you next time.